In any relationship, whether romantic, familial, or platonic, mistakes are inevitable. However, it's often through these mistakes that we grow, learn, and strengthen our connections with others. When handled properly, mistakes can create opportunities for deeper understanding, greater empathy, and improved communication. Here are 10 common mistakes that, when approached with care, can actually strengthen relationships. 1. Not communicating enough. While communication is key to any healthy relationship, there are times when we fail to communicate enough. This mistake often leads to misunderstandings and assumptions. However, when couples or friends recognize the gap in communication and make an effort to improve, it can lead to better clarity, more open conversations, and a stronger emotional bond. The willingness to be vulnerable and share thoughts after communication breakdowns can ultimately bring people closer. 2. Taking each other for granted. Taking someone for granted can happen gradually, especially in long-term relationships. People may forget to express appreciation for the little things that their partner or friend does. While this may seem negative, the realization that you've been neglectful can provide an opportunity to reassess the relationship and remind each other of the value you bring to each other's lives. Showing gratitude and actively acknowledging each other's contributions can strengthen the bond. 3. Arguing over small issues. Occasionally, small disagreements turn into bigger arguments. Whether it's a trivial issue or a recurring minor irritation, these arguments can sometimes feel more intense than they should. However, working through these disagreements, understanding the root causes of frustration, and finding solutions can help build trust and strengthen the relationship. Being able to argue respectfully and come out of the discussion with more understanding enhances emotional connection. 4. Being too honest or blunt. Honesty is important in relationships, but sometimes people make the mistake of being too blunt or hurtful with their words. While it's important to speak the truth, tactful delivery is key. When both individuals recognize the need for honesty but also learn to approach sensitive topics with empathy, the relationship becomes stronger. This mistake teaches both partners the balance between transparency and kindness. 5. Fearing vulnerability. Being vulnerable is often seen as a weakness, but in reality, it's a powerful tool for connection. Fearing vulnerability can lead to emotional distance and misunderstanding. However, by overcoming this fear and opening up about emotions, past experiences, and desires, individuals can develop a deeper connection with their partner. These moments of vulnerability often lead to greater trust, making the relationship more resilient. 6. Assuming the other person knows what you need. Sometimes, we make the mistake of assuming our partner or friend knows what we need emotionally, physically, or mentally, without clearly expressing it. While some people may be more intuitive, assumptions can lead to disappointment or frustration. Learning to express needs directly, without expecting the other person to guess, creates more understanding and ensures that both parties feel heard and supported. 7. Ignoring personal growth for the relationship. When in a relationship, it's common to prioritize the other person's needs over your own. However, neglecting personal growth and self-care can eventually cause resentment and emotional exhaustion. Realizing this mistake and encouraging each other's personal development can enhance the relationship by bringing in more self-awareness, independence, and a healthy balance between individuality and togetherness. 8. Avoiding conflict completely. Many people believe that avoiding conflict entirely is the best way to preserve peace in a relationship. However, ignoring issues can lead to bigger problems down the line. Confronting issues in a healthy and respectful way allows the relationship to grow through resolution and compromise. Learning how to navigate conflict without hostility creates a more solid foundation for long-term connection. 9. Getting too comfortable. In long-term relationships, it's easy to fall into a routine where both parties stop putting in extra effort. While comfort can be a good thing, complacency can lead to emotional stagnation. Recognizing this mistake and rediscovering ways to keep the relationship exciting, whether through surprise gestures, new activities, or deepening conversations, can reignite the spark and strengthen the relationship. 10. Forgiving too easily. While forgiveness is a cornerstone of healthy relationships, sometimes forgiving too quickly or without addressing the underlying issue can lead to resentment or repeated mistakes. However, when both individuals understand the need to not only forgive but also address the problem at hand, it leads to better understanding and lasting growth. True forgiveness comes with reflection and change, ensuring that both parties feel heard and respected. Mistakes in relationships, while often uncomfortable, can serve as catalysts for growth. When we learn from our missteps, communicate openly, and embrace the lessons they provide, our relationships become more resilient, understanding, and connected. Instead of fearing mistakes, it's important to see them as opportunities for greater closeness and mutual respect. By navigating these challenges together, we build relationships that are not only stronger but also more authentic and fulfilling.